Welcome. In today's video, I will be walking through this workflow, which can generate a blog post or any kind of text-based media for you, your business, or your clients' companies based on any YouTube video. Let me show you guys. We can take this YouTube video, hit off the workflow, paste the URL, let the workflow run. We will get this fully customized blog post with the context from the YouTube video where they're talking about this revolutionizing AI-powered 3D clothing from a single photo. This could be very useful for fashion e-commerce. They can read about this on your blog. So it will take the transcript, clean up the text, send it to an LLM to generate a SEO-friendly blog post or a newsletter, an email, or an internal guide or summary or a how-to. There's many things you can use this for. Like if you're a solo creator, you can take this and turn it into an automatic newsletter each time you post a new video, telling about your new video, giving a snippet. It could also be for founders or operators to internal docs, creating them. You have this one video, it could be where you as the founder or another guy on the internet, they walk through this system or whatever it might be, and then you can create standard operating procedures or guides or customer service knowledge just from this one video. It could be checklists, it could be used for many things. Yeah, that is this workflow. Let me walk you through it step by step. The first one we have here is the form node in n8n. We are asking for YouTube URL, a focus point, a call to action if you want to add this. In this scenario, it's a blog post. If, for example, you have a newsletter or internal standard of procedure, then it could be something else you might want to add as context. This is sent to this HTTP request where we get the script. This is free to use, or basically we're using Abify. If you go to Abify, you search for YouTube transcript scraper and you click on this one. It's very good, I use this. You can see it's $5 for 1,000 results, and on the free plan in Abify you get $5 a month in credits. So you have 1,000 documents or scrapes you could do before you have to pay. So it's quite cheap, if not free. And when we have the Abify, and to set this up, you will go to your Abify YouTube script, you will click API endpoints, and you will take this one, run actor synchronously and get dataset items. You copy this one and you paste it in the URL. Non-authentic, no queries, no headers, and then you send a body with this code, video URL, and then the YouTube URL. Then we get out the data from the Abify, but we don't just get the script, we also get the start time and the duration of the sentence or the text we get out. So that's why we split out each data point, because right now it's one array. We get this data, but we have the start date and the duration, and we get it in one long array. So we are using this split out node to take this data and split it out so each item is a start, a duration, and text. And then we have the aggregate where we take the text and aggregate all the text. So you can see here we get this long script. Then in this case we have the block drafter. The block drafter gets the focus from the form we filled out in the beginning and the call to action. Right now I didn't do anything. Let's make an example post. We will hit execute, and to show you this example, we're just going to use this once again. We will take this YouTube video from 2-minute papers. He does excellent videos on the cutting edge developments in the AI space. We will post this URL in here, and we'll have focus on local deployment. The call to action could be to have a talk with us as a team to see if it's a fit for you, for your use case. We'll hit submit and the workflow begins. We get the Abify scraping, then we split it out, and then we get to the block draft. We will jump in this node. We can see the focus is enterprise, customers, usability, and the call to action, talk with us. And then the text is the full text down here. And then we have the system prompt. This could be customized to fit your brand, tone of voice, or a different use case than a blog. After the blog is drafted, we get a get feedback note. I get a email where I can check if this is approved. So unlocking the power of open source models for enterprise usability. So if I were to deploy this, I would fine-tune the prompt a bit more so they don't just take my words exactly, but maybe get some creativity in there, or maybe even more agents working together. But just for the example, we're gonna approve this one down here. If we want to, you could deny it and add feedback if you want something changed, but we will just approve it here. Jump back in. Now when it's approved, it will just follow the flow, and we will, this node checks if it's approved or not. If it's not approved, it will be sent to this block adjuster, which takes the feedback and makes changes to the blog post, and then we hit the node again with new feedback. But we hit this edit fields, we are just cleaning up the data, and then the SEO agent, it's taking the blog and then putting out like a meta title, meta description, image, focus keywords. And then we have this HTTP request where we upload it to and then we can upload it to our website with a custom HTTP request. And I will show you, if we go to this was the old, and now let's see if the new blog post is here. There we have it, the open source models for enterprise usability. And then you can read it here, and do you see the call to action? Talk with us and discover how GPT OSS or similar models can be tailored to your specific use case. Empower your business with cutting edge, cost effective AI solutions today. So that's pretty good. Yeah, so this is the workflow. I think this could be really good for a lot of use cases. I've already used it for creating some blogs, but also just get the YouTube transcript. And yeah, this could be very useful. I've even used it already for making some blogs and getting some internal documents ready and similar stuff. If you wanted to do this in a different use case, you could edit the prompt so it fits the deployment, and also the endpoint should be different than this one. If you want the full workflow and the prompts for different kind of use cases, I have the complete file in the link in bio. In the Builder Vault, this will be where I put every workflow I do, everything I do in the future. Each workflow will forever be free, down in the link in bio. Want more builds like this? Please let me know. I will love to build more real system, not just random AI tool demos, but I feel like this could really be useful. If you want to build like this, real systems, subscribe to the channel and go grab a workflow while you're at it. We'll see you in the next video.